And so these are real teeth. And so what Kathy's going to do, I'm going to put the sealant, or sorry, I'm going to put the etch on. I'm going to get Kathy to rinse it, and then I'm going to show you the actual seal, and then I'm going to let you actually feel what it feels like. All right? Maybe I'll do this tooth instead. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, no, this is a good one. Okay, here we go. This is a good tooth right here. All right. Okay, so I cleaned out my old sealant material there. Now I'm going to apply my etch. All right. So I'll put my etch in. I'm going to put my etch in here. And I don't want to put too much etch on. But I'm just going to go into my developmental grooves. Now when you're working on the lower 6s and 7s, you're going to want to get the buccal pit. When you're working on the maxillary teeth, you want to get that lingual groove. And more times than not, when I come around to check your sealants, the lingual groove or that buccal pit will chip off. So make sure the etch is down those grooves. And I'm just going to mimic this right here as the groove, okay? Just like that, okay? All right, so because this tooth is anatomically correct, you can see where that etch is going, okay?
And on the manufacturer's directions for ClinPro for this particular product, it says etch for minimum 15 seconds, but no more than 60. Okay, we don't want to over etch.
Okay, now because I have a lovely assistant, I'm going to get my assistant to,
You ready?
are you keeping time?
Yep.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've been chatting enough, so I'm going to get her to rinse it.
Come on, water.
There we go. Okay. So she's giving it a good rinse. She's taking off all of the etch.
And remember to be gentle, because we don't want to blast those enamel columns.
Okay.
So I'm not blasting it.
There. I'll just get you to give that just another little bit shot of air. There. Okay. So now can you guys see, I don't know, can you guys see, no, you can't see that etching, can you? What I'm going to do, I'm just going to come around and I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to show you, if you want, just grab the Explorer and just feel that. Feel how rough that is. Yeah. Feel that. Ew, smell that chocolate. I asked myself why my nails so much chocolate. I want you to feel that. And that's yeah. That's what it should be like. Okay? So that's what the edge does, right? Okay? Much different than the plastic teeth. Yeah. So what you're doing is you're creating those nice little micro tags, and you're getting the tooth prepped for the sealant material. You can see how there's a little bit of sealant material left in there, but right along in these grooves, I want you to feel it. Did you? Cool. So you still need an adjustment. See, it's not great to do an overfill. So Chantel had sealants put on yesterday, and her assistant overfilled her sealants, and now they told her that she will kind of bite into them. All right, and she's saying how annoying it is. Are you sleeping?
Oh, yes, of course.
No, because the air is a little too conspicuous there, and it's a little too uncontrolled. What does air do? Sure, you can, do it on you, and you're just Just to the developmental groups, okay? So did everybody get to feel the edge? That's it? Good. Okay. All right, so now we're going to apply our sealant material. Okay. So I've got my sealant material. I'm going to put it, because gravity, I know gravity is going to take it to the distal, say. So I'm going to apply it right here. And you see, can you see the pink? And I'm just going to put a drop on and just kind of sweep it through those developmental grooves, just like that. And I've etched a bit of the buckle groove there, so I'm going to sweep some down there. And I'm not really adding much material, just because I don't want to overfill it. Which one?
That one,
How's that?
right there, a little bit,
But it's up
right
there.
to here, right to here.
Huh?
Yeah, there we go.
But they're not
Back
seeing
up.
it
I know, I'm just recording.
there.
That's
So
good.
there.
Good.
So we're doing something for recording purposes here, okay? So here we've got some nice pink material, and there. And I'm gonna get my Explorer and just sweep it through the grooves. Now, another little tidbit, when you're using the Explorer, you're displacing the material as you should, but you also don't wanna be creating voids with it, all right? So it's almost like you wanna sweep it through with the tip of your Explorer and almost let it settle. Okay, and then get that, and then do the cure, okay? And then as it's curing, it's going to go clear or go white. This one goes clear. And then I'm gonna get my Explorer, and I'm gonna check it. Now I'm gonna come around again, and I'm gonna let you guys feel what it feels like. And you know what? I've got a little catch. So as I'm running my Explorer over it, I've got a bubble right there. So I'm just gonna get my sealant material,
Oh, okay,
and I'm gonna add a little bit more material just to that spot. Put my Explorer in it.